Hello, people. I'm using a new web browser now. I'm tired of Firefox. I went to my Ning site, tried to make a comment on one of the members' videos, which I thought was very good. Uh, and I kept clicking on post, wouldn't do anything. So I'm tired of Mozilla and lack of functionability. Internet Explorer 8, as you know, first, Internet Explorer 6, they no longer offer support. Internet Explorer 7 was just a blip. So now you pretty much are stuck with Internet Explorer 8, and that's got so many features that it slows it down big time. So now I'm using Opera. Now, for those of you who are my friends and my subscribers, and other people who may not be on here right at the time, but who I know, if you are to download Opera as a browser, you get more functionality. But beyond that, you also get a lot of other functions that I have not seen in any other web browser. This really has blown me away with what I can do with it. Now, if you have Opera and you know my username, you can come on. I've got the file sharing all set up and everything, so not all of my documentations, but over 5 gig of my information is now open for public viewing uh, on my Opera browser. My Windows media player, all my music's listed. As far as getting all of the documentation, I'm going to have to be moving from multiple folders into just one, so it will display all of it in Opera. So that way nobody would have to go to my site. It's just another option I have. But that's just a quick gimme as far as what I'm using for a web browser. Chrome, you don't have any add-ons. You can't put anything on there. My McAfee Safe Site Advisor doesn't display. Um, so I've got Safari. I'm not satisfied with that. And like I said, I've got Chrome. Ugh. Opera though, yeah, I'm sticking with this. It's my default browser now. I hope it interacts with Microsoft and my junk email crap because I'm in that program about reporting junk email. And from now, instead of opening up a browser window to confirm and recording that and me clicking OK and it closes the web browser, no. Now it opens up a damn MSN window from my MySpace on Windows, and I have to go through all the damn emails to find the one that is the prevent junk email and click on that one instead of the one in my Windows Live mail that I use, which was fully functional until they come out with this new feature. But that's not the only topic I'm going to discuss. Like I said, I've got Chrome. You're my friend. Uh, I'll give you my username on Chrome, and you can enjoy what I have. Now, the other purpose of this video is to ask for help. Those 3 words, ask for help, are very hard to come out of my mouth. And I'll tell you why. I've always had to do everything on my own all my life. When I lost my leg in 1990, I called some people who maintained that they cared about me. But when I called and asked, hey, can I rent your basement so I can heal? This is the response I got. No. You've taken care of yourself for 35 years. You can continue to take care of yourself. I've got too much going on. This, I'm not asking anybody for a home or anything else. I on my other channel is SKeene1956. I had subscribed to some people who do yoga and other exercises and stretches like that. And I had specifically asked for something that I could use to utilize myself given my physical condition as it is right now. So that's what this help request is for, because I cannot wait on medical solutions to my problem, given the fact that they're trying to ram that healthcare bill down everybody's throat, which will cost us all $940 billion minimum in more taxes. But also, I've got an appointment March 31st. I've got ripped muscles in my foot. My Achilles tendon is an issue, and I've hyperextended my knee. Due to the torn muscles in my foot, I'm supposed to be doing leg stretches to lengthen out the muscles in my leg, because being an amputee and not having a prosthetic leg for a certain amount of time, well, a little over a year, in the course of that year, was on forearm crutches, which gave me tendonitis and arthritis, not just in that 1 year period. I need to make that clear, because I've been on and off those since my accident. And arthritis in the shoulders. That's just burning pain. That's no biggie. I'll deal with that. I've had far more and worse than those to concern myself with. So the reason I'm needing to ask for help is during my therapy session when I first ripped the muscles in my foot, one of the stretches they were doing on the leg that I have left that is injured, my foot anyway, the physical therapist and pain management was doing stretches on my leg. And I would be kitty corner on the table, so my butt is half off and half on, and he would take my remaining leg, which is my right, push it down and off to the side. And I would be holding the 1/3 of my thigh that I have left up in the air as close as I can to my chest. And as he's releasing my right leg and bringing it back over to center, and then for I, on my own, bring it to my chest, or at first he was bringing it to my chest, we would hear pop, 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 4 pops. Those 4 pops were what orthopedic specialist that I had gone to for 4 years or more could not figure out why I have issues with my back. My leg muscles are too short now. My leg muscles are so strong, they say, I can kick down a steel door. I don't feel a need to kick down a steel door. I feel a need to be able to walk. I've got an exercise ball, one of those things you see people use, that I've only inflated halfway, and I'm thinking maybe if I get my upper body on it and not put any strain on my knee by elevating my legs in my thigh area, might do me some help. So that is the 2 issues of this video. I now have Opera as a browser, and it's a very good one. I recommend it to anybody. But also a request for stretches to help me become mobile again on a prosthetic leg. Thank you to each of you. Whether I get help or not, thank you for listening. And I hope it brings insight into people you may know who are in the same situation to help them.